Hello, and welcome. Hopefully everything's working now. I just spent forever working on the audio, so hopefully that's working. Let's make sure the chat's working. Hey, chat. Give it a few seconds. It should be there. Yeah, it looks like that's working. Sweet. And then in a minute or two, it should go away. Hopefully all the audio's working finally. If I left off in a weird place from last video, it's because I had some testing to do and I didn't realize that the audio was all mixed up. I was trying to get music to work. I wanted to play music through Apple Music, but it just was not working for me. So, how's this sound? Hey, I heard a splash. Finally. Maybe even a little too loud almost, but that's okay. I had to take off my noise suppression on OBS, so because it just kept clipping in and out. That's the problem for if it really sounded weird on the last stream. That's the word I'm looking for. So hopefully it's fixed now. We'll see. I wanted that because I didn't want to hear all game, but I'll keep looking, I'll keep researching, see what I can do. I've got a nice microphone and a pretty decent setup, so I think it's somewhere on the software end of things. So, the one thing I'm, extraordinarily bad at. I can find my settings around an app, but when it comes to this programming abilities, I'm not good, unfortunately. That's a Seaglide. I don't need a Seaglide. I'm using a Seaglide. No! That's rude. You're a bully. Bullies don't get their meals. I think I had you. Alright. So, to recap this, because I was dealing with all those issues so long, this is going to be a shorter stream than yesterday. So I'm thinking 40 minutes to an hour probably. Not really as long as I'd like, but at least everything will sound better. You can hear the music that I was raving about. Man, I spent all last stream raving about how good it's gonna sound and how good the music is and how much I love the sound effects, and it all sucked anyway. Gosh darn it. Of course. I'm gonna open the map once I close all these Google searches on what the crap was going on. Subnautica, Map Genie, oh world. Alrighty, here we go. Guys, we'll turn off pretty much everything other than locations for now and turn on my notes. So for those who missed it, this is where I want to build my base, recommended by a chatter, and so this is my current plan. I will be starting off, this is where we are right now. This is my life pod on this one right here. We figured that out through the wreck nearby in the thermal vent. So it should be around that area roughly, give or take a little bit. So a chatter wanted me to build here, and so let's go, unless a bunch of people say they've got a better location. We'll be starting off with just searching wreckages and maybe going to a life pod or something. I'm not going to be answering the radio because I want the sunbeam to survive. I want to see what happens if we can cure and shut down the gun before the sunbeam arrives. And the only way to do that is to not trigger the event that gets the sunbeam to show up. And It's really just one of the radio messages, so who knows? So today, since I've only got a bit of plan, I'll be focusing on Rex. Maybe I'll adopt a few. Oh, thanks. With a million. Does that really show up? Why is that not showing up? Held a message for smart detection. Okay. Whatever. That's not showing up on my chat. That's weird. Maybe it was 2 minutes ago and it did show up, or maybe it's being held. Yo, bro, just came across your stream, dropped a follow. Before heading out, I spent the hustle. I actually know a big Twitch with me, who helps streamers. Mind you, this is not a bot message. And then my bot chatbots. Well, he's definitely headed out, that's for sure. Well, sorry for the distraction. Okay. Where was my brain going? Right. I'm following the Rex. I'm gonna hit up some of the Rex. But I'm also debating getting the Seamoth, because the Seamoth will let me get this wreck. But for that, I need a laser cutter. I want a laser cutter, because if I'm going to get the Seamoth, I might as well go to the Aurora. If I'm going to go to the Aurora, I want to at least do most of it, if not all of it. Oh, maybe I should build a simple. I'll focus on building a simple base first and just exploring and gathering materials. I need a where'd it go? There it is. This one. Man, that's so expensive. Do I have any silver left? Ah, let's go. I do. And a copper wire. Wow, I'm getting bougie up in here. And then I think it takes... I really hope this is correct, or else I'm gonna look real stupid. Which, you know, is probably the case. Oh, wait, I also need a battery. Slurp, slurp. Shrooms. Never done a drug in my life, but I'll make jokes like I did. Wiring kit. There we go. Computer chip. Ah, I needed 2. Hey, at least I was on the right track. Come on, guys. I was on the right track. That at least counts for something. Just because I couldn't remember how many I needed doesn't mean I wasn't on it. It's better to at least know what I needed than be completely off. Oh, yeah.
Blueprint acquired.
New blueprint acquired. It's gold for the advanced wiring kit. That's what it was. A copper. But oh, I thought I picked that up. Apparently I did not. Okay, but I do need a copper. Totally thought I picked the gold up into my inventory, but maybe I'm just going crazy. Oh, copper. I'm sure I've swam by 8 of them already, but oh well. Whoa, did that load in weird for anyone else? That looked like it shifted a little. Ooh. Copper? Yes! Man, this is gonna take a lot of titanium, isn't it? Oh, now all these show up. Now that I swam past it all, huh? Mind giving me some wreckage while you're at it? Wreckage? No? Of course not. Why would it? I I really like that glowy light. I really want to press it. It's a battery! Ooh, I forgot what she says here, but it's interesting.
The Builder tool is designed to construct habitats capable of withstanding extreme environmental conditions.
There you have it. Maybe it's the big room that she says more interesting things. Gotta get one of those. Well, I still can. Should drink something. I feel like I'm going through food and water so fast. Well, at least I have a lot of titanium down here in my things. No, I don't want you guys bullying my base. You big, blubby guys. Oh, wait, where's that? Where is that? Yeah, it's over here. Alright. Let's just build it like right here. That requires 2 lead. I want to at least... Yeah, I'm not going to be here long term. I don't need a foundation. There, something like that. Up high. That way we'll get in and out. I've seen people build super low to the ground. It just screws up their entire build before. And it's kind of funny. And also frustrating to watch because then they just commit to it. And you're like, man, just take it up a little bit. All your like multi-purpose rooms are screwed. Oh, please, I'm swimming away, gosh darn you. Is that the Aurora? Wow. Man, that's so hard to tell under the water. You can't tell anything. Alright, I need some quartz to enter. Unpin all recipes. Alright, whatever. Where's building? Building. So I'm gonna need that. I'm gonna need that. Even more quartz. Great. And I've got enough titanium for those. I don't really need to mark them. Is there anything else I'm gonna want? Grav trap. I should build one of those. Get some easy food going. Okay, I totally clicked A on you, but fine. No, don't bite my tushy. 2 of those for the grab trap. Need quartz, just a ton of quartz. And I like a few more titanium while I'm at it. Where's the entrance? Ooh, wait, first I get you. That's the copper I needed. Which I totally forgot I needed. There's the entrance. So I'll go get some air first. Okay. Come on. Come on. There you go, buddy. Ha, sucker. I've got a fancy little doodad now. You can't catch me. No, but you might. Jeez. Nope, too slow. Too fat. You're stuck. Why are you taking so long? I've never seen a crash fish take so long. These two are so slow. Normally they just pop out of the woodwork and stab you. Or blow up. It's quite rude. Quartz. Holy crap, how many are there? Now, worth it though. Noted. big tube has about a bajillion of those guys. Literally a bajillion. What the crap? Leave me be, leave me be. Maybe I want some water. Home. Home, Jeebs. Let's go, Mario. Alright. Maybe I should get like one more whatchamacallit. You, quartz, yes, perfect. That's just what I was trying to figure out the name for. Away and build 2 solar panels. Better safe than sorry. And hopefully I'm not building directly into a radiation zone, because as fun as that would be, I don't think it would be a lot of fun. Then again, I've never really experienced any impact from the radiation. I've always been able to get out of it fast enough. You? Let's see. You always want to place your solar panels down first. 60. Ooh, you're going down fast. Sun setting? It is setting. It's also eclipsing. If I split you like this, does it actually make a difference? Come on, come on. 22, 23, 25, 30. No, okay, so even though the sun's all the way over there, does not seem to be affecting the direction of these at all. It just changes on how high up and what the sun's behind. That's good to know. That's cool. I need a battery for my grav trap. Should also pick up some more of this. We'll start with the more empty one. Nomp. Agua, agua. Agua. Every time I look at that, I think about how the streamers usually have like the drink water redeem, and how much I'd probably dislike that because I already don't drink a lot of water. Oh my goodness, thank you, thank you. This is from a raid from Neko Zuki Kurumi. Can I pull up your... I can't pull up your account. That's sad. Hello, hello. Welcome in. Welcome in. Thank you so much. We're playing Subnautica, and this is my second stream I've ever done, so please mind the scuff. I know it's rough. Right now, I haven't really done a lot. Oh, thank you. I hope you had a lovely stream as well. And good, all the chat windows up and working. This is the first time I just got that up, so hopefully I'm glad that's actually working. Nope, I actually did need in there. I wanted to unpin everything. There we go. Did it give it? Yes, it did. I just don't pay attention. Now, where do I put it? There seems to be a lot of fish over here. Well, yeah, I don't know what I'm doing. I just spent the last, like, 2 hours fixing the audio, and hopefully that's all good. Hopefully that's all good. I'm not blasting your eardrums off, and the game isn't too loud, hopefully. But I need to get a battery charger. Or at least make more batteries. This is running out on everything. Do I have enough copper for that? I've got 1 copper. Definitely not enough copper for what I want. Please don't. There we go. They're gonna blow me up. Copper. I just need some copper somewhere. Ah. Nope, titanium, of course. Every time. Ooh, limestone. Well, that's lead. Oh, thank you so much. I'm glad that it's working properly. I had to turn off my noise suppression, and so you're probably going to hear more clicks and clacks from my controller until I figure out a noise suppression that doesn't destroy the rest of the audio with it. I streamed yesterday, and apparently it screwed up all the sound for my game because it couldn't figure out what was a voice and what was the game. Ah! Oh no, please! Ow! Oh, rude. I just wanted this. I just wanted copper. Didn't need to get blown up for it. Ooh. Oh no, Cool. This is my first time using this little thing. It actually seems pretty useful. What's it called? There it is. Air bladder. Tried using that before on one of my previous playthroughs. I have played this game before. I love this game so much. I'm planning on playing through this game completely, and then playing through Below Zero completely, and then hopefully by that time Subnautica 2 will have some updates that I can then go have fun on. So here right now it's kind of just like, ooh, you haven't? It's really interesting, especially like late game. Yeah, the mid game's really fun. I love the mid game, but late game you see like all the really cool locations. But if you've met not to mention you meet the Emperor, which is so cool. Did I get enough copper? If I keep looking over here, that's where my chat is. I hope there's a way to get it on my main monitor, but haven't figured that out yet. And I hope to figure it out one day. I've got the chat set up so that way it at least shows to everybody. So that way on the VODs and stuff people can see it. That definitely makes it difficult. That's like the biggest reason why I got a second monitor, was because I knew I wanted to do streaming eventually. I was like, I'm not gonna be able to see chat, or I'm gonna be constantly paranoid that something's gone wrong and I'll never know about it if I don't have a second monitor with something pulled up to show that it isn't. There, I've got some battery left. So I just started building a base wherever I put that. It's not going to be my permanent base. Here, I'll pull up the map. Oh no, your Streamlabs. Google has been my best friend lately for every problem. I'm just like, Google, please help me. So this is Map Genie. This is one of my, I recommend, I praise this. Not sponsored, but totally wish I was, because this is amazing. It will show you, they've got all sorts of games on their website that they've mapped out, and you can see where all the items are, where all the enemies are, kind of stuff. And since I've played this through before, It's Map Genie. I'm sure. Is it really not up here anywhere? Map Genie, right here. And it's got amazing interactive maps from like they update super fast. So like Crimson Desert, which is a fairly recent game, you could see just how much they mapped out. And then for the free version, I think you get to mark off 100 free items. So you're like, oh, I found that, check, found that, check. And then you can filter, like hide all, and just do locations. So if you're doing that. And they've moved really quickly, and I definitely recommend it to everyone I meet. And so that's what I'm using for here. And so yesterday, a viewer said I should build down here in the crash zone. So I'm going to attempt that. But I am scared of these Leviathans that are supposed to show up. But they claim that this little alcove here is going to be safe. So we'll definitely see. So that's what this green marker is my future base plans. But this is where my current life pod is. And so I'm just going to build a temporary base here. Today my plans are just explore wrecks and maybe find some Seamoth parts, because I have not found a single one yet. So that's my plan today. But today's stream... Oh, wait. I forgot I needed lockers in here. That's the whole point of this. Today's stream is gonna be a little shorter, so I do plan to be hopping off in, what, 20-30 minutes-ish. If that doesn't work for any of you guys, then now you know. I need somewhere to put all my trash. Trash, trash, trash. This wall will be titanium. I can never have enough titanium. Building takes so much titanium in this first game. Ooh, I got cave sulfur. When did I pick that up? Ah, the morning sunrise sound is so fun. They nailed the audio of this game. The sound effects, the music is so perfect. I rave about it all the time, but they nailed the deep echoing sounds for the water, and yet it still's got that techno like synth beat, which is so cool, which makes it feel more futuristic and alien. I haven't really seen a lot of games that nail their own atmosphere so well. Let's see. Well, the junk for now. Titanium. Maybe I should build a scanner room before. I'm gonna put the made ones in there. Gold. Oh, well, I guess if I'm moving everything in here, I should also build a fabricator. Fabricator. Pin. There we go. I've got gold. Got titanium. I just need... Oh, what? My knife isn't equipped? That. Maybe I should just replace knife. There we go. And then pick up the gold. And titanium. For now, I would put it here. I might build this out one more. Just put it right here, next to the entrance. Nice and simple. Water. Get rid of all the water before they rot. I might as well cook it and eat it real quick. It's just a boomerang. I need to unpin everything again. Alright, man, I've basically just run in circles this entire day. What? Let's open Map Genie up. What crash site should I go to next? Something that I can actually reach. So probably nothing in the grassy plateau. Have I done this one yet? Bench, desk, floodlight, grab trap, mobile vehicle bay, stasis rifle. Nothing really that we want. Maybe I'll go check out the island. I'll show you guys the island. I need some diamonds anyway. Let's save. Fun fact. For if you're trying to find the stupid islands, you see that fog cloud right there? You can easily see it against the water, where it kind of clips into the water. That's how you know where the islands are. So like right there, and they don't move. It's just like a cloud that stays still. And so that's how you know where the island is. And the one towards the front of the Aurora is what I call the Gun Island. I think it goes by a different island, or like a different name, like Tower Island or something. But I call it the Gun Island because it's got a big gun on it. Creative, I know. Oh, I should probably... Okay, I do have an empty inventory. I think I can get... Let's see, I can at least scan some things. And should be able to get some diamonds for the laser cutter. Do I even have the laser cutter unlocked yet? Maybe that... I do. See? Okay. I'm not stupid. I just pretend to be. Ooh, let me fix that. To study and get some sleep, but can't wait to stop by again in the future. Oh, yeah. Well, thank you so much for joining. I really did not expect anyone to be joining like anytime soon, especially not on my second stream. I thought I would be like months in before anyone joined. So it's so amazing. Thank you so much for stopping by. I really, really appreciate it. Yeah, I'm sure it's spelled incorrectly. I just chose something that popped up, and from my experience, the tags don't work. I've heard the tags are kind of like iffy anyway, so you know, not to mention, I'm a terrible speller, so you know, it perfectly represents me. I can't spell worth crap. If you stop by and see my locker names, once I start naming them, you'll definitely see that I can't spell anything. Island. What side am I on? Oh, the radio's going off. Those who are still here, I'm not answering the radio because I want to see what the end event is. If I can try to
energy signature in the region. Cannot identify.
Really? I bet I could identify it real quick for you. Wait, there are biters over here? As I was saying before I got sidetracked, I'm not answering the radios because I want to see if I can save the Sunbeam, which is the ship that comes down and typically dies from this big gun. Unless you guys want to see it get shot down. This is a channel that I want the community to run more than I really do. I'm just here to kind of be as a head spokesperson kind of thing. And I want the community to make a lot of the decisions and be part and feel like they're playing the game with me. Ooh, purple. Does this give me the purple tablet? Does it give me the crafting recipe? It does. That's good to know. Yeah. And so my plan was to just get cured and shut down the gun and see how far I can do that before I let the sunbeam in and see what kind of event it is. I figure most people haven't seen that because most people just listen to the radio and then they it gets shot down and killed, but not a lot of people have seen what happens when you don't. It's nothing too special, so come back, birdie. I need to scan you. Jump, jump. While we're here, might as well check out in here. Let's go. Wait, did I scan this? I did.
Scans indicate this structure is composed of a metal alloy with unprecedented integrity. No match is found in database. Performing structural analysis.
Structural analysis. Okay. You do that. What was this?
Unknown language. Attempting translation.
I'm about to break my ankles there. It's a solid state computer, although there is no clear way to interface with it. Further research required. Cool. So, you know, not a lot. Ion cube! Ion cube. No, please. There we go. Ion cubes. Likely grown artificially. Cubic appearance suggests it has been cut from a larger deposit. The energy of 5 kilotons of TNT. Can I get that in American? How much is that in horsepower? I wouldn't know horsepower anyway.
Cannot ascertain whether their purpose is aesthetic or functional. Further data required.
Well, if it's aesthetic, that'd be really cool, except for it would hurt so much to walk on these all day. Like, this is all smooth and stuff, but like, you'd stub your toes there. It would be so uncomfortable to walk on these floors. Like, ooh, oh no, I missed you. Come back. And like, so I'd hope that it's got some kind of like purpose to it.
Attempting translation.
Attempting translation. Enforcement platform schematic. Unknown construction materials identified as ultra hard, non-reactive metal, amalgam. Oh my goodness. Synthesized from off-world materials. That cannot be damaged or destroyed by any available means. To be powered by a separate self-sustaining power plant. The layout consists of upper engineering section where the schematic was found, the control room which is accessed via a security sealed elevator shaft, or a separate underwater moon pool. It's really cool that they like give you all this lore in this early stuff. The control room in the tower lower section houses the only known way to interface with the facility. However, the schematic does not detail the operation procedure. Yeah, like the power, we actually can we will find the power facility later.
Your best probability of interfacing with this facility is achieved by accessing the control room in the lower section.
Okay, this is a cool elevator and all, but it would scare me so much if I ever did that. I would just be like, oh, all of a sudden I'm falling. That would be terrifying. Here's the moon pool it was talking about. That leads just outside. But there's a bunch of warpers out there, so I don't like going out there. They're the only scary entity in this game anymore, honestly. The warpers are the only thing that's scary after you play through it 1 or 2 times. That's because they've got a ridiculously overpowered ability. Alien rifle! Why can't I take this? Strong resemblance to human weaponry in form. This device must be designed with a humanoid user in mind. So likely indicates that the alien is at least bipedal. What is clear is that they consider defending this facility unnecessary. Really? Is it necessary when it's locked behind a glass cage like it's a museum? And there's only one of them. And here's the portal. I don't remember where this portal leads. Oh wait, maybe I can trigger it. Nope. I guess I have to find the other end. I want to say that portal leads to the other island. I think. I could be totally wrong here. See, this whole floor is one, like, nothing's connected. Like, it would be so uncomfortable. Especially since you're on a land, like island, meaning you're probably gonna be in your bare feet or like flip-flops or something. Like, that's not comfortable to walk on. They've got these little flat pieces here. Clearly they've got some kind of pattern to walk on. So why didn't they add an elevator here? They added an elevator in a weird random location that has nothing on it. But then once you start needing to go from floor to floor, they don't add an elevator? Ooh, this device. This device is really cool. If you've never read it, this device is a doomsday device. Scans indicate this device contains enough potential energy to destroy the entire planet, along with most of the solar system. Fortunately, it has malfunctioned. Typically, most explosives I like are, at least in movies, don't matter if they're malfunctioning, they still explode. So, that's fun.
Scans indicate the facility's control room lies beyond
Let
the
me in.
doorway.
Let me in. I think I picked it. Oh, there we go. I wish that they would have done a slightly better job of making this place feel like it was needed and used. Like each room had its own purpose. Like, this is just a bunch of, like, out here is just a bunch of pathways that lead up. They don't really feel like they have a purpose for doing that. And just like random containment things. And like, they said there was a maintenance zone, but I don't even know where that would be. Like in here, it obviously seems like it's channeling. If you look at the other buildings, these pillars resemble the other pillars that channel energy and like electricity, so that's cool. And this is obviously, ooh, wait, I need to take off my gloves or else this scene is gonna be lame. I should scan it first. Energy core. Click. Oh shoot. Owie. That was a massive spike.
Control panel is broadcasting a message. Translation reads, warning, infected individuals may not disable the weapon. This planet is under quarantine.
Infected? I'm not infected.
Self-scan complete. Bacterial infection in your system is progressing. Detecting skin irritation and immune system response. Further data required to identify bacterial strain.
Ooh.
Translating background broadcast.
Oh my goodness, are you gonna do the little hand thingy or not? No? I could have sworn it was here. Maybe it's later. But maybe it's later that he looks at his hand is like weird. Oh yeah, I forgot to read that. Alien Arch. Energy core has the equivalent of 100 MT nuclear detonations. Million tons nuclear detonation. I don't know that metric. Force field control terminal. That controls the force field, if you couldn't have guessed. Alienologist facility locations. Here we go. This is where it teaches you how to go lower. And this is like, if you didn't know already or didn't just randomly stumble upon them, this is like how you can figure out how to get there, like further through. So there's the disease research facility, cave system with extensive fossil records southwest of an enforcement platform. So this is the enforcement platform that we're on here. It's the big gun that shoots down anything to enforce their rules. Function, live specimen study, objective, synthesize an antidote for highly infectious bacterium designated the Karar, which is the disease that has infected us now. And then there's a thermal power facility, 1,200 meters deep, inside an extensive natural rock formation, an area of intense volcanic activity. Function, generate energy for all local facilities. So earlier when we read that it seemed like power was getting taken from somewhere else, that's where the power is coming from. And then there is Sanctuary A, B, and I thought there was C, but I'm pretty sure there's C, but maybe it's just not posting it. Offsite laboratory, primary containment facility. I'm trying to remember which one the laboratory is. Let's see. We've got the specimen study, which is down in the fossil rivers. Or I guess it's the Lost River or Green River. Containment facility, which is obviously the bottom. Thermal power plant, which is in the lava zone, active lava zone. No, inactive lava. I don't remember. Which one is the off-site laboratory? Man, I don't know. Maybe that's a reference to Below Zero or something. Alright, well that basically clears up this entire building for now until literally the end of the game. Or if we need to move from one island to another frequently, which we really shouldn't need to do. The one time I've ever had to do that was when my prawn suit clipped through the floor, because prawn suits hate the floor of these facilities. I think they did release a recent update that was supposed to fix that, but I don't trust it. I lost like 4 or 5 prawn suits to alien facilities. They just clip through the floor and then lost to the void and typically take you with them. It's very sad. So that's my warning. Definitely be careful if you plan on taking a prawn suit into one of these facilities. Yeah, I think that was everything. I keep thinking I missed something, but I don't think so. Oh, I remember the which facility I'm missing now. It's the other one in the Lost River. There's the specimen one and let's see, I think it said the specimen and research facility. So, which does sound correct, vaguely. Because there's the one, well, I guess I was going to say the one next to the giant skull, but they're both next to a giant skull. Oh, I should drink water and eat while I'm right next to all these juicy plants. These are one of the 2, actually I think there might be 3 or 4, but one of the 2 bigger edible plants. And they give you crazy water and pretty good food. Let's go. Come here, birdie. Let me scan you. Gotcha. Sucker. Unfortunately, they really don't do anything special with the sky rays, which I think is a shame. It'd be really cool. Come here, birdie. I don't even think you can pick them up. It's crab squid. Head crawler. It's actually, this was the cave crawler, but they totally look identical to the head crawlers in Half-Life. I mean, like, tell me I'm wrong. I wonder if that's where they go. Hey. See that? He was coming for my head. What'd I tell you? So, these are the shale outcrops, which I apparently have already scanned one of them before. If you scan them, you can then go into your... Please don't bite me. That's not a pickupable. Don't bite me. Don't bite me. I'm trying to teach. I'm trying to learn it. That's not where I want to be, but it's at least safer. If you go into geological data, you can look at your outcrops, and right here, titanium and copper for the limestone. Sandstone has silver, lead, and gold, and shale outcrops, which are the ones that will be here, have gold, lithium, and diamond. So diamond is what I'm looking for. Lithium's great. Don't want gold because I can already get a ton of that from sandstone. Uh-oh. Down there is a cave that's at the bottom of the island. I think we walked right by it. I'll show you guys that in a minute when I leave. If I remember. I will do my best. Well, it is dark in here. If you don't have your gamma up, I'm hoping... Yeah, it seems like because my gamma is up pretty high, you don't need a flashlight. This works in a pinch, but then if you're out of battery, you're kind of screwed. But I do not know my way around these caves. I always try. Yay!
Are the property of the Alterra Corporation. You will be liable to reimburse the full market price. Your current bill stands at 3 million credits.
3 mil! Honestly, for the kind of destruction and rampant consuming that I have done, I'm surprised it's not more. Then again, I've only been on this world for maybe a week. Here we go. So this is the portal. No, I think this is the portal to the other island. Well, only one way to find out. That's a very pretty portal. I definitely recommend saving before any time you enter a portal because it can become a headache if you get stuck. I've been stuck in this loading screen specifically a handful of times. So, let's see. Do we still have people in chat? We do. That's crazy. I was wondering if I was just talking to myself. Which would be the first time. Ooh. Guess I forgot to scan you when I passed one earlier. These are some of my favorite decorative plants. You can actually take these, but I don't want to clog down my inventory full of seeds right now. But they're definitely really pretty. They're perfect for the small planters that you can put on the wall. I think they're best. They definitely need to add more decorative plants. I hope that they do. Yes, this is the other island. Okay, I will come back to this later. Because I want to come back here to scan everything and pick up everything at a later time when I have more room in my pockets. And probably with the sea moth, so that way I can actually stuff all the stuff in there. Not to mention I still need to get more diamonds. Don't bite me! Yeah, I'm watching you. I've noticed that there's a lot more shale outcrops and raw lithium. There's a lot of raw lithium around here too. But definitely seems like there's more up, like near here. I think there's a way down below. Yeah, right here. Where the crap? Wait. Yeah, see, there's definitely seems to be more stuff around here than there is in the rest of the cave system. Ooh, you're not a lithium. I saw something lighter than the stuff around it. I was like, oh, it's lithium. No, it's just a meanie. Lithium. Lithium's always great to have because it's what's gonna let you build the reinforced walls and like later game diving modules. So the reinforced walls will let you build more in your base before it starts breaking, because there is a durability that you have to keep in mind while working with it. So lithium's just kind of like your resilient metal, if you think of it like that, just like your high pressure metal. So diamonds. I know I said I didn't want gold, but I'm gonna take it if it gives it to me, so. How much room do I have left? Okay. Do I have any water left? I don't. I'll have to drop stuff. Right, let's get out of here. I'll show you guys that other cave that we walked by. I probably should make some room for that. Don't need the gold. Nom nom. Nom nom. One more. Nom nom. Well, that gold's gone. So now if we can make it back to the main beach, which we're probably on the wrong side of the island for. Is this it? Oh, I didn't mean to jump. Oh well. I'll just swim around. This seems like it's... Yeah, there we are. Okay. Ooh, did you guys hear that roar? That sounded like a Reaper Leviathan to me. Oh, I was like, why? I swear I scanned you. It's because you've got the infection.
Integrating new PDA data.
Alright, so, alright. No, piss off. So this is the water that we saw from up above, right there. You were looking down into it. And so while it's not a very important area, a cool thing that a lot of people don't know is right down here, somewhere, somewhere. Man, I swear it was right here. Ooh, cave bush. Somewhere. It's around here somewhere. Further down. There we are. There's this. One singular purple tablet. And that just means that you have to spend one less ion cube later for a purple tablet. Because I think you have to make at least one. I don't think there's enough in the world for you to just go everywhere without making one. But I could be wrong. Now to get out of here and go home. Because my inventory's full. Normally I come here with a sea moth, but I decided that would take too long. So now I'm suffering the consequences of my decision. We get to just sit here and swim for, what is that, 1200? A cool speed running strat is that if you sit right here, just under the water, or like the surface, you can still breathe air, weirdly enough, but not like go out of the water and lose your speed. It's like this, I'm swimming normally. So if you're like right here, you can still use your sea glide while not having to worry about your breath. Nice. There's also like a weird one where it's like if you something about opening, like getting into your habitat and then leaving, and then like perfectly executing, pulling out your sea glide, and not that it gives you super speed or something. I don't really remember. Well, that's a cool one if you ever want to look that up. Look at these beautiful rays of sunlight. Yeah, it's coming through on my stream at least. They happen very rarely. But just the details in this water are so pretty. Or like they don't happen rarely, but they're just like harder to see in other biomes. Like in this biome, it's a little harder to see because everything kind of matches, and you just like you ignore it and just swim right by and don't even realize. But like they did such a great job at detailing the water here. Oh, look, well, his eyes are open. Yours isn't. I'm gonna eat you. For looking weird. See, your eyes are closed too. And I don't have room in my inventory. Only 100 left. Get some air. Where's the second planet? There's like 2 moons for this planet. There's that huge one, which I think kind of just is there whenever. I think there's also like fairly certain that there's a smaller moon. But maybe that one just like dictates the night and day cycle. Down, please. There we go. Wait, why'd I come in here? I've got a base now. Wherever I put that. It's over here, I think.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Thank you, Habitat. Look at all these diamonds. I should also put the lithium in here. Oh, don't have enough room. Into this one. Lithium, ion cubes, and purple tablets I'm not going to need for a while. I'm going to need some food. What's it take to build a laser cutter? 2 diamonds. Glad I didn't stop at just 1. I really thought about it. And I was like, no, I'll just fill up my inventory. So I had cave sulfur in here somewhere. Yeah, I do remember picking that up. Sweet. Now we can start getting into more wrecks and stuff. So maybe I'll go to the Aurora. I need another battery. Do I have the materials for a battery? Copper, copper. Is it 1 copper or 2 copper? I can never remember. 1 copper, 2 mushrooms. Doink, doink. I will throw that in. Sure, this one, why not? I'll organize it better later. I'm gonna need some more water now that I'm empty of water. These grab traps are so useful if you can get them in a good location. Look at all that water I was able to pick up thanks to it. Alright. Agua. Agua. Another cool fact is if you build something, exit out, and walk away, it will just sit there ready for you to pick up. And so you can basically do that with any item that you try to build, as far as I know. I haven't tried it with the other crafting tables, just this crafting fabricator. I don't know if it works on the modification station or anything like that. But can't see why not. I wish there was a quick clear for all of these. There. What have we not looked at in here? Cave bush, simple cave bush. Pink cap, simple plant, speckled rattler. Another. This is actually really cool. It's containing large spores which generate a characteristic rattle when the plant is shaken. This may act to ward off predators or even encourage predation as a means of spreading the spores, which is really cool. That they just add to a completely pointless plant. You can't eat it. All you can do is grow it as cosmetic. Skyray wings, although its wings give it some resemblance in silhouette to the water bone rays, which we do have, like the stingrays and stuff like that kind of animals here. No greater genetic overlap with those species than the planetary average. In fact, the sky ray appears to have split off the evolutionary tree much earlier than most. That would explain why it's in the sky. Its diet largely seed-based. Have not been observed diving for food, which implies they rely on land-based plants, which is crazy. You know, because most of this planet is water. Crash fish. Its threat level is medium. You can see that in the top right of the picture, right here. A lot of people haven't noticed that. Mounted eyes, meaning it's a predator. Sulfur plant. It's evolved to feed on sulfuric compounds secreted by the crashfish, which makes it nest within its leaves stronger. More protective plants provide superior nesting grounds to provide the plant with more nutrients from larger crashfish. Concentrations of sulfur build up in the organism over time. If the crashfish collides with something at sufficient speed, the spikes on its torso are impacted, triggering explosive chemical reaction. Assessment: equip stasis rifle, repulsion cannon, or similar before approaching the shallow caves. And cave crawler. Agile to territorial carrion feeder, well adapted to both land and sea. This exchange membrane absorb essential gases from the air or water for basic bodily regulation. Is that why it looks so fleshy in this picture? Mandibles. This species seeks out corpses in packs before defending its claim while the corpse is devoured. Necessary waste recycle, void, or incapacitate. Okay. Ooh, codes! Nope, that's not a code. Ah, the symptoms of infection. Organisms displaying signs of bacterial infection. Bright green blisters. Suggest a waterborne bacterium capable of penetrating the body through the skin. Underlying indications of genetic mutation and aggressive behavior. The bacterium itself is unlike any so far recorded in human exploration. May be contagious. Do not, under any circumstances, consume the flesh. Well, we're already infected. Too late for that, nerd. I build one more battery, and then I'll probably be done for the day. Oh, perfect. Copper. Battery. Battery. All right. So that was day 2. Well, not really day 2, but stream 2 of Subnautica. Thank you guys so much for joining me. It was a blast to have you here. Can't wait for this again. I stream around this time, or I guess for the last 2 hours, so around this time and around this time a lot of the time. I'll be trying to do it most of this week, except for the weekend, which I might switch it up and play earlier. So if you guys want to come around again, that would be lovely. If not, of course, that's okay. Thank you guys so much for joining me again. I hope you guys have stay safe, have fun, and goodbye.